It could happen to any parent. Sleep-related infant deaths are 67 times higher when sleeping with someone on a couch, a soft armchair, or cushion.
And sleeping on the same surface with someone else also increases the risk 5 to 10 times when the child is less than 4 months old. Tonight, a local mother is sharing her heartbreaking story with our Paula Tutman because she wants no one to suffer like she and her family have. Paula is live at Henry Ford in Detroit tonight with her story. Paula?
Yeah, hi, good evening, everyone. I wanted to bring you to this space. So this is the WIN Network space at Henry Ford Health, and this is a place of learning and healing. This is also the place I first met Essie Boatwright. This is where I heard her story. I asked her if she would share it with our audience, and she's not putting aside her pain. She is sharing her pain courageously because she does want to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else.
Say good morning. Good morning.
His name is Alexander.
Alexander Alonzo Ozzie Moses.
A bright and shining light into a family. He lived just 33 days. The story of how he died could be the story of how nearly 1,000 infants under the age of 1 die each year. The technical words: sudden, unexpected infant death due to co-sleeping, resulting in accidental suffocation or strangulation. Those are a lot of words to describe one simple, immutable human emotion: agony.
He died October 21st, 2019, in the arms of his father.
I just wanted to bless you this morning.
I was tired, so I gave Alexander to his father so that he could feed him. He was better at burping them than I am. And I laid down and I ended up drifting off to sleep. When I woke up, I was in a frantic, like, wait a minute, Tim, where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? I'm looking around. And I done jumped up, looking throughout the whole room. And finally, something said, pull him over. So when I pulled him over, my baby was laying right there.
85% of sudden, unexpected infant deaths per year are blamed on non-safe sleep practices that can happen to any parent nursing an infant, watching TV with an infant in a comfortable chair, or laying an infant on your chest just to comfort them, just for a moment.
It makes you question who you are as a person. It scares you to be alone with kids all over again. Losing a child is very hurtful, and it does a lot to you.
A look inside Michigan's vital records and health statistics at the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, and the numbers show that an infant dies every 2 to 3 days from preventable sleep-related causes. In 2020, 69 infants died of accidental suffocation or strangulation. It is the leading cause of infant death in the state. And if losing your child isn't trauma enough, the way the accident can plunge you into the legal system is agony on top of agony on top of agony.
I got drilled from 5 o'clock in the morning till 3 p.m. from Child Protective Services, the Child Abuse Police, the regular police. And it was like, wait a minute. I'm confused. Like, I didn't do anything.
She had 3 other small children who were taken from her immediately.
I didn't get my kids back until December 24th, 2019.
Courageous. I mean, absolutely courageous to tell us her story. And I want to thank you, Miss Essie, for doing that. And I also want to make an important correction. First year of life. We're talking about the first year of life, and you have to have these safe sleep practices. What are those exactly? coming up very shortly. I'm going to bring you back to this space so we can talk about that a little bit more. And I do want you guys to know that I did hear something that I had never heard before, and it seems antithetical to anything someone loving on a baby, burping a baby, exhausted with a baby. I'd never heard it before. Remember, my children came to me housebroken. But when I heard this, I thought, oh my gosh, so simple, but so difficult, but it could save an infant's life. That's coming up very shortly in our 6 o'clock hour. Back to you.
Yeah, and all parents should watch and can relate too, Paula, just because you get so sleep deprived in those moments. It's just anything can happen. I always think about the newer parents, the first-time parents, and going through that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, very important.
Great point.
We'll see you at 6, Paul.